you. Assalamualaikum and hi. First of all, I will introduce my name is Nurul Aina binti Abdul Muttalib. My matric number is 42420000471.
Hello, my name Nudiansa Lubis bin Tafsir. My matric number is 4242004111.
Hi, my name is Nadraina binti Zulkifli. My matric number is 4242000731.
Hi, my name is Nurul Izzati Najwa binti Afidi and my matric number is 424200291.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Afif Farhan bin Muhammad Fitri. My matric number is 4242001041. Our group will represent about child abuse in Malaysia. We are from Group 3.
Okay, today I will talk about child abuse. Child abuse is a serious issue that affects children all around the world. It happens when someone, often a caregiver, hurt a child physically, emotionally, or neglect their basic need. This harm can take a many forms, and it's important to everyone to understand them so we can stop it. Physical abuse is when a child is hit, slapped, or hurt in any way that causes them pain or injury. Emotional abuse is when a child is constantly yelled at, insulted, or made to feel worthless. This type of abuse can damage a child's self-esteem and mental health over time. Sexual abuse involves a child being forced into inappropriate or harmful sexual activity, which can cause a lasting trauma. Finally, neglect happens when a caregiver does not provide basic needs like food, shelter, or medical care, making the child feel abandoned and uncared for. By understanding this type of abuse, we can look out for the signs and help protect children. Every child deserves to feel safe, loved, and cared for, and it's up to all of us to make sure that happens. There are four main types of child abuse. First, physical abuse. We all understand that hitting, slapping, or physical hurting a child is wrong, but it's important to remember that even minor injuries can have lasting effect. Every time a child is a physical harm, it will take away their sense of safety. No child should have to live in fear of being hurt by someone they trust. Second is emotional abuse. Emotional abuse is often overlooked, but its impact is just as serious. Constant criticism, insult, or rejection can deeply damage a child's self-esteem and mental health. The wounds from emotional abuse are not visible, but they can last a lifetime, affecting how a child views themselves at the world. Third is sexual abuse. Sexual abuse is one of the most devastating forms of abuse, leaving a children with a trauma that can haunt them for years. It's not just about its physical harm. It's destroy a child's sense of trust and safety. We need to vigilant and protect children from this kind of violation. Lastly is neglect. Neglect is more than just a vulgar thing to care for a child. It's failing to meet their most basic need. A child who does not receive proper food, shelter, or medical care feel unloved and abandoned. This form of abuse can deeply affect a child's development, both physical and emotionally. I will pass to the next presenter.
The current state of child abuse in Malaysia. Child abuse continues to be growing concern in Malaysia, with statistics reflecting a worrying trend. So, how severe is the issue in Malaysia? According to Malaysia Ministry of Women, Family and Community Development, the number of child abuse cases has been on the rise. In 2022, over 5,000 cases were reported, and the trend continues into 2023 to 2024. Despite efforts to raise awareness, many cases still go unreported due to stigma and fear. Secondly, recent high-profile cases. Bella's autism abuse case. One of the most shocking cases in recent years is that of Bella, a 13-year-old girl with autism. Bella was abused while under the care of Rumah Bonda, a welfare home. The case drew widespread attention in 2022 when it was revealed that Bella had suffered severe physical and emotional abuse at the hands of her caretaker, Siti Bainon Had Razali. Bella was found with burn marks, untreated wounds, and malnutrition. Siti Bainon was eventually sentenced in 2023 for the abuse, but the case shed light on the vulnerability of children with disabilities in welfare home. Next, I will pass to the next presenter.
Today, I want to talk about cause of child abuse. Child abuse is a serious issue that we cannot ignore. Parental stress often caused by financial struggle of person problem. Push caregiver to their breaking point, they may lash out at their children not because they want to, but because they feel overwhelmed. Family caring for children with disability like Bella face even greater stress and lack proper support. Without the right recourse, neglect and abuse become more likely. Cultural norm play a role too. In some place, physical push is still seen as acceptable discipline. But where do we draw the line between discipline and abuse? This harmful behavior can leave children with a long-lasting effect: physical, injuring, burns, and undertow work, and mental health issue and anxiety and PTSD. As a society, we need to recover this sign and fight for stronger law to protect our children. Bella's case has shown us just how valuable these children, and it's time we step up to prevent more tragedies like hers. Next, I want to talk about the effect of the child abuse. When a child suffers abuse, the effect can be devastating and long-lasting. Physically, children induce injury like untreated wounds, burns, and fractures which often stay with them for life. But the invisible weight, those their emotional and mental health, can be even more damaging. Many victims develop anxiety, depression, and PTSD that affect their ability to trust others and live healthy, happy lives. The abuse can also stunt a child's cognitive development, especially in cases like Bella's, where disabilities like autism are already present. These children struggle to program because of the trauma they endure. Abuse, neglect, and fear create barriers to prevent them from reaching their full potential. It's not just a moment of harm, it's a lifetime of concentration.
Lastly, support community programs. Volunteer or support organizations that focus on the welfare of children, including shelters, mentoring programs, and advocacy groups. Their organizations often provide important resources and intervention service. Next, reporting suspected abuse. If you suspect a child is being abused, report it to Child Protective Service of law enforcement. Trust your instinct even when you are not sure. timely intervention can save children from ongoing harm. In addition, the second way is support from the family. Family members offer emotional and practical support to family in need. Stress, financial instability, and lack of resource are risk factors. Connecting families with local resources such as counseling, financial assistance, and parenting classes can reduce this stress. Now, I want to talk about how can you help to prevent child abuse. To prevent child abuse involving awareness, education, and active participation at the personal and community level is education and awareness. The community is encouraged to learn to recognize the signs of abuse, including physical, emotional, and behavioral indicators. Educate others, especially parents, caregivers, and educators about proper child care and the effects of trauma.
Child abuse is a serious issue that we cannot ignore. It takes many forms including physical harm, emotional damage, sexual abuse, and neglect. With over 5,000 cases reported in Malaysia in 2022, it's clear that many children are suffering. Bella Tragi's case reminds us of the urgent need for change, especially for vulnerable children like those with disabilities. To prevent child abuse, we must educate our communities about its signs and effects, supporting families in need and connecting them to resources can help reduce stress and prevent harmful behavior. Reporting any suspected abuse is crucial. Timely intervention can protect children from ongoing harm. Finally, we should support local programs that focus on child welfare. By volunteering and donating to these organizations, we can help create a safer environment for children. Every child deserves to grow up in safe and loving home. Together, we can make a difference and ensure that no child suffers in silence. Let's take action now!